Did you know that balance problems are the #1 cause of falls in older adults? But here's the truth, it doesn't have to happen to you. Today, I'll share every reason we lose balance as we age, and more importantly, what you can do right now to stay steady and safe. Welcome to Midlife Made Easy. I'm Wendy, a retired occupational therapy assistant. I spent 15 years helping people that entered geriatric rehab centers due to injuries, surgeries, or illnesses to regain their independence so they could return home and live safely. While I'm no longer a licensed OT, I've made this video for educational purposes only, not medical advice. Please contact your doctor before making any changes to your health routine. Balance isn't just about standing up straight. It's a system. Your muscles, your joints, your inner ear, your eyes, and even your brain all working together. Here's the catch. Once you hit your 40s, and especially after 60, your muscles begin to shrink and weaken, a process called sarcopenia. Weak muscles don't respond as quickly, so when you stumble or shift your weight, your body simply can't catch you the way it used to. Other factors like medications, vision changes, and slower reflexes play a role too. But without strong muscles as the foundation, your balance is the first thing to suffer. For example, medications such as blood pressure pills, sleep aids, or even common pain relievers can cause dizziness, drowsiness, or drops in blood pressure when you stand up. That's why so many older adults feel lightheaded or unsteady, especially when rising from a chair or bed. Vision changes also make a huge difference. As we age, conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, or simply reduced depth perception can make it harder to judge distance, steps, or obstacles in the home. If your eyes can't send clear signals to your brain about where your body is in space, your muscles are already at a disadvantage when they try to react. And then there are slower reflexes. Over time, the communication between your brain, nerves, and muscles isn't quite as quick. A younger person may stumble and automatically catch themselves with a step or a quick arm movement. An older adult may not move fast enough, and that split-second delay can mean the difference between a save and a fall. But here's the bottom line. Even though medications, vision, and reflexes matter, it's your muscle strength that decides whether you can correct yourself when something throws you off balance. Without strong legs, core, and hips to back you up, the whole system struggles, and that's when your balance really begins to suffer. When I was working in occupational therapy, we didn't talk about six-packs or gym workouts. We talked about function. Function means the everyday things you need to do to live safely and independently, your activities of daily living, or ADLs. Can you get out of a chair without pushing up with both arms? Can you carry groceries from the car without feeling wobbly? Can you climb a flight of stairs without gripping the rail for dear life? These aren't fitness goals. They're the building blocks of independence. When muscles weaken, those everyday tasks start slipping away. A weak core makes it harder to sit upright for long periods or to twist safely when reaching into cabinets. Weak hip muscles reduce your ability to lift your legs high enough to clear steps or curbs, which raises the risk of tripping. Weak leg muscles mean that even simple transfers, like standing up from the toilet, getting out of bed, or rising from a favorite recliner, take much more effort and often require help. That's where adaptive equipment becomes a lifeline. A stand assist handle or lift cushion can make it safer to rise from chairs while you rebuild leg strength. A raised toilet seat with handles reduces the effort it takes to stand up, lowering fall risk in one of the most dangerous rooms in the home. In the bathroom, a shower chair and non-slip mats let you bathe without fear of slipping when balance isn't at its best. In the bedroom, bed rails or floor-to-ceiling transfer poles can provide safe leverage for getting in and out of bed. And here's the part people don't always realize. When your balance is compromised because of weak muscles, your safety at home declines immediately. A kitchen floor spill, a loose rug, or simply turning too quickly can all become hazards when your body doesn't have the strength to react. That's when falls happen, and falls are one of the leading reasons older adults lose their independence. This is why we would always bring the conversation back to rebuilding muscle strength in the core, hips, and legs. Strong muscles don't just improve balance, they protect your independence. They mean you can dress yourself without help, bathe safely without worrying about slipping, and walk through your home with confidence. Adaptive equipment is there to bridge the gap while you're rebuilding strength, but the goal is always the same: keep you safe, steady, and independent in your own home. In order to regain muscle strength, you have to make some changes to your lifestyle. If you make deliberate and steady changes each day, you will quickly see improvement in your balance. Next, I am going to tell you about some daily activities and tools so you can create good habits and quickly improve your balance and safety. The first daily habit is daily movement. Think of it as balance training for real life. The goal isn't to do fancy workouts. It's to train your muscles, joints, and nervous system to respond better in everyday situations. Start by practicing the following. Sit to stand from a chair. This exercise strengthens your thighs and core so standing up feels stable. This movement is one of the most important exercises for independence because it mimics what you do every time you get out of bed, off the toilet, or up from the couch. If you're struggling, a stand assist device or even a sturdy armrest can provide safe support until your strength improves. You can also do heel raises. This will build ankle strength, which is crucial for correcting wobbles when walking or standing. Your ankles are the first line of defense when you lose balance. As you get stronger, you can place a resistance band under your feet or hold onto a counter for safety while increasing intensity. Next, wall push-ups. This will support the upper body for catching yourself safely and also strengthens the chest and arms. Many falls are prevented not by the legs alone, but by the arms reaching out to stabilize against a wall, a chair, or a countertop. Strong arms can save you. And lastly, single leg balance at the counter. For this exercise, you will hold onto a sturdy surface and gently lift one foot. Even a few seconds at a time trains your body's balance system. Over time, try letting go for brief moments to challenge yourself. Now, let's talk about something most people overlook: your core. Your core muscles, the abdominals, obliques, and lower back, are your body's center of gravity. A weak core makes it harder to stay upright when you're walking, reaching, or changing directions. When your core doesn't engage properly, you're more likely to lean, sway, or stumble. That's why core exercises are just as important as leg exercises for balance. Some safe, beginner-friendly core exercises include seated knee lifts. Sit in a sturdy chair. Lift one knee at a time as if you're marching. This activates your lower abdominals without needing to get on the floor. Seated torso twists. Sit tall, hold your arms out in front, and gently rotate side to side. This trains your obliques and helps with trunk control. Pelvic tilts against the wall. Stand with your back against the wall. Gently tilt your pelvis forward and back. This strengthens your lower abdominals and improves posture. And here's the best part. If you have poor balance or you can't safely get down on the floor, chair exercises are an excellent option. Chair-based routines allow you to build leg, core, and arm strength while staying safe and supported. For example, seated marching, seated leg extensions, or seated resistance band pulls all target the same muscles you use for walking, standing, and stabilizing, without the fear of falling. So whether you're standing at the counter or sitting in a chair, the key is to move every day. Every repetition is a signal to your body that says, we still need these muscles. Keep them strong. And when your muscles get stronger, your balance improves, your safety improves, and your independence lasts longer. Daily habit number 2, you need to rebuild muscle through nutrition. Your muscles can't rebuild balance without the right fuel. Many older adults don't get enough protein, and that's a big reason balance declines. Add protein at every meal: Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, chicken, beans, or fish. If cooking is a challenge, I recommend using pre-cooked meats that only need to be warmed up. Consult your doctor before using ready-to-drink shakes because they can be full of sugar and salt. And don't forget leafy greens for magnesium, citrus for vitamin C, and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. They keep your muscles and joints working smoothly. Daily habit number 3. Your muscles and balance systems repair while you rest. That's why recovery is just as important as exercise. When you exercise, even with light or moderate movements, you create tiny micro tears in your muscle fibers. That's not a bad thing. It's actually how your body gets the signal to rebuild and grow stronger. But the rebuilding doesn't happen during the exercise itself. It happens afterward, while you sleep, while you're resting, and while you're fueling your body with good nutrition. As a senior, this repair process takes a little longer than it did in your 20s or 30s. The body is still capable of rebuilding muscle, but it needs adequate downtime. If you push too hard without giving yourself time to recover, those micro tears don't have the chance to heal properly. Instead of building you up, over-exercising can actually break you down, leading to soreness that lingers for days, inflamed joints, fatigue, or even small injuries that take longer to heal. This is why consistency and moderation beat intensity every time. Gentle daily activation is safe, but high-effort sessions back-to-back can leave your body stuck in a cycle of damage without repair. Balance training, just like strength training, works best when paired with recovery, hydration, good sleep, and lighter activity on alternate days if your body feels sore. So remember, exercise sends the signal, but rest allows the message to be carried out. Without rest, your body never gets the chance to respond the way you want it to. Here is a good checklist to follow. Number 1, make sure you get quality sleep. You need 7 to 8 hours per night. Deep sleep is when your body releases growth hormone to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Poor sleep equals poor recovery. Number 2, you need to stay hydrated. You should consume 6 to 8 cups of water daily. Water keeps your muscles and joints lubricated and helps nutrients reach your tissues. Even mild dehydration can cause stiffness and fatigue. Number 3, eat a protein snack as your evening snack instead of junk food. Cottage cheese, nuts, or a warm cup of milk provide amino acids while you sleep. They also support overnight repair and reduce muscle breakdown. Number 4, perform gentle evening movement. A short walk or light stretches before bed improves circulation. This also prevents morning stiffness and supports balance. Number 5, always manage your stress. High stress hormones, like cortisol, break down muscle. Deep breathing or simple relaxation before sleep keeps your body in build mode, not breakdown mode. Number 6, always rest between sessions. Avoid doing high-intensity or long exercise sessions back-to-back. You need to give sore muscles at least 24 hours to recover before working them hard again. So let's recap. You will do the following for the next 30 days, and you will see great results in your balance and muscle tone. Here is how to start. Every morning, make sure you drink water, stretch gently, and do 2 to 3 balance moves. Every meal, make sure you add protein every time you eat. Every evening, take a short walk or do light stretches. Make your evening snack a protein snack. If you stay committed to doing this for 30 days, you'll notice you're steadier, less stiff, and more confident in your movements. Remember, balance decline is not just a normal part of aging. It's a result of muscle loss, weak reflexes, and daily habits we can change. By moving safely, fueling your body, and allowing recovery, you can rebuild your strength and stability at any age. I've linked my favorite adaptive tools below to help you on your journey to become stronger and have more balance and muscle tone. Check those out and let me know which ones helped you the most. If you have any other questions about this video, or you have questions about another senior topic, please drop them in the comments and let's start the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Stay steady, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.